Top of the morning. Welcome back to 10 Toes Down. Early as shit, y'all. Today we gonna talk about, do you have to stick with your race in prison? I think it all depends on your geographical location, man. Some places they really on the segregation, like, yo, you stick to your own, or it is what it is. Other places they're laying back, it just depends where you're from and what, state you locked up in. Me, I never got with that program, man. I've been in spots that's like that. And just safe to say I did a lot of box time. There's two reasons. I have mixed children, and majority of the people I hang out with are black and Spanish. Not saying I don't hang out with white dudes. I'm Irish, man, and I'm proud of who I am. But I just hang out with who I hang out with. Grew up with who I grew up with. Did crime with who I did crime with. So I ain't gonna change just because the facility want me to change, and that causes problems. I'm not gonna tell y'all. You go to a spot that tells you it's segregated, and you cross that line, yeah, hope you got some good friends in there, because you're gonna be fighting a lot, if not something worse. But majority of the spots I've been to, it didn't really matter. If it did matter, it never affected me. You know what I mean? All my workout partners, which I'm gonna show pictures somewhere up here, multi-gang and multi-race, you know what I mean? Spanish dude, black dudes, whatever. I chop it up with anybody. I don't care if you Asian, Mexican, black, freaking white, Polish, whatever. I don't care who you are. If you a stand-up dude, I'll rock with you. If I'm on some gang stuff, you stick to who you are, man. That's the bottom line. You can't cross paths with just, you can't be Mr. Friendly Face with everybody. But has that led to a lot of problems in prison? Yeah, man, you're gonna hear some stuff, man. The white dudes are gonna be like, oh, you wanna be black? Oh, you a race trader? Some black dudes are gonna be like, why y'all hanging out with the white boy? And I'm gonna tell you this, if you hear any of it, check it right there, dude. Win, lose, or draw, go in their mouth. I don't play that, man. When I'm in prison and some dude come up, hey, white boy, man, my name ain't white boy. Some white dude be like, yo, why you hang out with all the black people? Why is it your business? But it is what it is. Also, at the same point, I say it in all my videos, man. Prison is a small place, man. Like, I really ran streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the streets my life, you know what I mean? So, me going to prison in New York, I run into people every prison I know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that made my ride easier. You know what I'm saying? I know other dudes that was in the same position that, didn't have any problems, but they weren't gang related either. So I think it just depends where you at. Like, I'm pretty much sure if I went to California, I probably would get hurt bad over there because they really segregated. From what I heard, I never got locked up in California, but I was down south once and just county bidding. Dudes was telling me, like, as soon as I got there, these people run this and these lands run that. Man, listen, man, my kids is black. What's up, man? Like, I ain't down with that racist shit. And, went to the box after that because we scrapped out and shit happens. Is prison race segregated? Yeah, it just depends where you are, man. And you got to understand, man, if you got to be your own person, man. I don't care where you are. If you're maxes, mediums, minimums, whatever, man. It's all the same stuff. You're doing time. Me personally, I ain't with that, race segregation stuff, man. But it is what it is. You got to respect the law of the land. At the same point, in places that I was where it was race segregated to an extent, I also had dudes from my hood behind me. So it's a lot different. Dudes might want to get at me because, he a white boy and he fucking with all these black dudes. But then, when they come at me, I also got all my homeboys I grew up with me too. So they can't just make a move on me either. So it's a hard subject to cover. The only thing I will say is, if you go against prison rules, there's gonna be some type of repercussion. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna come at you. Just know that. The point, you gotta understand, when you're in prison, you're in like medieval times, man. Race segregated. Homosexuals is weak and looked down upon. You know what I mean? The free world has nothing to do with this, man. I know dudes that hung out with like the Aryans and all that crazy stuff, and they not even racist, you know, but they just stuck with their race because that's how they felt. I met old timers that, you know, old Italians. They only stuck with the Italians, man. Like the old school, like mob dudes, they only stuck with Italians. You know what I mean? But at the same point, I was a shaker mover in prison. I had the football tickets, I had the bag, I had, you know what I mean? So it was like anybody that was in prison with me, no, you catch me with some Spanish dudes, some black dudes, some white dudes, Asian dudes, everything. I would just go from table to table like it was nothing. But at the end of the day, when it came down to it, I was gang related, so I stuck with my gang, period. Win, lose, right, wrong, didn't matter. When you in the gang, that's why I always tell people, if you're not gang banging before prison, don't start doing it in prison. This has been your boy, man. I'm trying to keep these videos short and to the point, you know what I mean? If you like it, I'm up to 8 subscribers now. 8 subscribers, man. Telling you, man, baby steps. Baby steps. But this has been your boy, man. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know about the spots you was in. Was it race segregated? Was it wasn't? What states? Because like I said in the beginning, man, every state is different. But I'm going to catch y'all when I catch y'all, man. Be safe, man. Peace.